Okay. I believe the stream is live. I'm going to check over here to make sure that I have something happening. Cool, it looks like it works. That's nice. All right. Oh man, my hair's all messed up. Should probably fix that. Check out the switches. Ah. Oop. This camera's messed up. Well, it's definitely loud. All right. I need to get some coffee. Before I start the shindig. Probably fix my hair too. I look ridiculous. How it is that these streaming people can just get on here and look so great and effortless. I guess it's part of knowing your role and knowing your age. All right. somebody in here. Hello, friend, stranger. Sorry to keep you waiting. I am here and I am getting ready to nerd out with all of you. Whomever is out there. Hi there. Person of interest. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me today. I am without a plan, but as long as we're, I guess, doing music a little something, then it's better than doing musical nothing. So. I wonder if the, does everything sound okay? Anybody's alive in the chat? I'm not sure if I can see that through here or not, but I'm kind of just learning this whole thing. Hey Helena, thank you for joining and thank you for listening and being a fan. Appreciate you. So real quick, I think I'll tune and I'll maybe play something. How's that sound? Oh, cool. I did come through the little chat thing. Right on. All right. Let's see something. There I am again. It's me and me again. All right. Helena, what's your favorite contortionist album, if you have one? beautiful musical stylings of Brad Mehldau. All right. So, back to the old band recordings. And let's see what we got. So, you know what I've not done? I've not actually really played much since it came out, was Digital Twin. But you know what I'm going to do? Just for fun, I'm going to play something else. I'm avoidant of playing new music for no particular reason, actually. I have no good reason. But let's see. What do we want? Screw it. Let's do Upload Complete, right? Tried and true. Does that sound okay? Hopefully it's not too crazy. Try not to mess up. Too. I like Exoplant too. Okay. Well, that was something. I'm in a bit of a weird position. Damn it. There goes the other camera. There we go. Got knocked way off my stuff. There it is. It's hanging off this little headphone hanger. Oh, for real? You listen to just today? That's crazy. Well, thank you for listening. I really appreciate that. It's nice to know there's folks out there listening for sure. Let's see. Hello. A new friend. Hello, friend. Welcome to the stream. Today I am here noodling around with my friends. We're hanging out. I just finished playing Upload Complete on the bass. That's what I'm playing today is bass. That's the only thing I know how to play, really. All right. Let's see. What's another one? What else do I want to play? Oh, how did the playback sound? Was like the bass too quiet, too loud? I don't want it to be like a complete. It sounds like shit. What's up, Juke Cleveland? Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Cool. I guess I can do a new one if you guys are down. You guys digging the new material too? Like Digital Twin or Archons and Acolytes? Hopefully you guys are liking that. I feel like I should be playing background music, guys. I'm sorry. I'm bad at this. All right. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to play okay, I'm going to play Digital Twin. Screw it. So we'll do that. And I hope I'm still in tune. Let me take a second to figure out if I'm in tune or not. You can't have good music without good tuna. So well, thanks, Juke. We're stoked. I'm stoked that you're stoked. That the fact that anybody listens blows my mind as a nice little country boy from Maine. Okay, I think that's it. And all right, cool. Well, thanks, guys. Thank you for listening to the stuff. And as you guys know, we're very, we're a pretty old band now, but kind of active again after, well over 10 years. And we're a fully independent band. So any support and help and just like, sharing the word about the band and just word of mouth is great. So we appreciate it and love it. So, all right, I'm going to play a tune. I'm going to play Digital Twin now, and we're going to see how it goes. You can judge me for my mistakes. I will make many, but that's kind of part of the fun is I'm practicing. I'm playing these tunes for practice, and that's what it's all about. So here we go. Digital Twin. Oh, I got to make sure it's loud. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Fuck that up. No! Okay. I give that like a 7 out of 10. I kept fucking up the like. Oh, I don't even know if I turned my bass on. Was my bass muted the entire time? I'm gonna be so mad if it was. Oh, did I just like... I think I just did the unthinkable, which is literally just played along with the song, but you didn't hear any of me playing it. For shame. If that's what I did, then I'm sorry. Okay. Maybe I'll try that one again with actual bass. You could turn up your bass tone. Yeah, see, the problem is I think before I muted my signal so I could tune, and then I just realized as I'm talking to you guys now that it was muted in OBS, so I'm actually just really not very smart. That's a big whoopsie from me. Okay, cool. Let's try something else. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll do let's do a fun one. I'll do do another one off level 2, and I'm feeling we can do maybe Coded into Taking Control. Sound fun? I'm really just trying to play ones for you guys that I'm pretty sure I can do without fucking up a lot. Or screwing up a lot. I'm sorry. Messing up a lot? I'm not trying to... I don't know where you guys are watching, so... I forget what I checked on the stream, if I said that this was for kids or not. I think it's not for kids. What's this here? It says... I think I can trust that you can play it. Thank you. But to be fair, level 2 tunes were written and recorded and kind of toured out in like 2009 to 2011, so I might have like geezer dementia and arthritis and can't play anymore. But I'm kidding. All right. So this one's a little bit of a weird one to get into, just because obviously if you guys know the song, it comes right into it. Like it plays right out of upload. So we're just gonna. I'm just gonna pray. Oh, and my foot's asleep. Just need to stop complaining and just play some music. All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right now. Let's get this damn chair situated. Word to the wise: if you're gonna play an instrument, don't play it in a seat with arms, because your arms get in the way. All right, taking control. Ah. Get nervous. Fuck. Nice. Oh, I messed up so much. Oh yeah, this is the live version where we slide out there. Sorry. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you guys for the compliments and stuff and hanging out. Welcome to those that joined during that performance. I screwed up so much in the beginning of Coded that was really, really embarrassing. I'm like, hear me out. So I'm trying to get, this is just copium, I guess, at this point, right? Now that but I'm trying to get myself situated with this arm right here. And then I noticed that my cat decides that he's going to take a dump. And so, like, cat smells, like, hitting me and distracting me from performing. I've never had to play a song and then just get, like, a waft of cat turds and have that impact me so negatively, but that's what happened. That's my that's my excuse. All right, cool. Everything's still sounding okay? Hope so. Yeah, see, I'm probably just outing myself. All right. Let's see. The digital twin. Could probably try something back off of level 3. I'm trying to bounce around a little bit with my practice, just to try to keep things fresh. What do I think about Warwick basses? So I really love their instruments. I think they're awesome. They're kind of like, back when I was, some of my favorite bass tones of all time are played on Warwick instruments. Like Mudvayne, his LD50 album. I'm so fond of that, and that's a Warwick thumb with an Ampeg and just Ryan's fingers. So good. It's like aliens talking to each other. His bass parts on that album. And Nick from Job for a Cowboy and Havoc has killer tone. They were really, I think, like a gold standard of tone, like them and Spectre. I think before Dingwall kind of showed up and kind of modernized bass sound with kind of their sort of signature Dingwall sound. But I love it. I love it. There was, when the band was really active a few years back, or quite a few years back now, I was in talks with Warwick about getting an artist deal with them, but I never pursued it because I didn't have any money to actually buy an instrument at the time, and they couldn't support the band with a full endorsement yet. So almost had one. But Evan, my drummer, and I talk a lot about new instruments for me, because this old girl I've had since 2007, and this is the newest instrument that I own. So it's good practice for when I'm just noticing this comment now. If any cats decide to take a shit on stage, and I've definitely played in venues that just like smell like shit. So it's not like just like performing under the olfactory assault of shit is so disruptive, and we've stayed in enough people's places over the years that have their share of cats. Let's see. All right, how about another tune? Sorry, I'm bad at this. I'm not playing any music. Damn it. And I'm knocking my cameras all over the place. Yeah, Carvin's Kiesel, which is good. I think that it's quite a bit different the way it's being run and stuff, but that's awesome. I think they're quite a bit more successful now that they've broken off from the whole like live audio stuff that I think Carvin was trying to have a hand in as well, and they've specialized. Yeah, the Carvins are great. They play really well. The problem is they were back when I bought mine, you couldn't just like play one in a shop. You know, they weren't out there unless you got lucky enough to find a used one. Let's see. Yeah, the Warwick sound is killer. Like, okay, yeah, like for example, I mean, let's just take a quick aside here. Let's move off of, like, all right, I don't know how much of this album y'all know, because I know that like Mudvayne's a bit of a meme sometimes, but kids don't know. All right, where's yeah, this album, dude, is like just such a goddamn, oh, it moves the meters so much with me, and like how I listen to bass in an ensemble. I don't play anything like Ryan, but it's just like, all right, what do we want? Oh God. Is it Cradle or Nothing to Gain? I think it's Cradle. No. Yeah. Okay, so. Okay, yeah. Like, listen to this bass sound. Hold up. But how it kind of cuts through this whole shit. Yeah, anyway, you can just like hear the graininess of the tone, and just it cuts through everything. It's fucking amazing. And what's really, really stellar, because his other band, Brian Martini's other band, if you guys have had a chance to listen to it, Soften the Glare, before Mudvayne became active again, they recorded with Jamie King at the Basement Studios in North Carolina, where we've done a lot of our music. And you know, he testifies to Ryan just it being pretty much like just the bass and just his fingers. I used to think back in the day he used like a billion like effects and shit to make his bass sound like that, and it's just like, nah, it's just how he kind of like plays octave tunings and taps everything up on the neck, gives it just a wild tone. But I don't know. I have friends that have Dingwalls nowadays that have owned Warwicks and Dingwalls, and they've said, you know, the Dingwall is even better for like fat tone depth because of the big like extended scale with the fan frets, like the longer bass string. But I don't know. I would like both, but Daddy doesn't have that much money, so maybe a glimpse of omniscience. Oh, dude. So I'd love to. I would have to shed that a little bit more because I've not practiced it much. But what I can do, I can try to. So I have been working on Rebirth, but full disclosure, there is a section in Rebirth that I haven't gotten back up to speed yet. My old fingies don't go that fast. It's there's a unison section that is shared with myself and Mike Abdow, the lead guitar player, or kind of one of the lead guitar players on that album at the time. And if you guys don't know or aren't super familiar with Level 3 has the most, I think the most ridiculous guitar solos from like a shred perspective, because Mike Abdow is like a shred prodigy. He's an amazing musician, but he's like an ultra shredder. So anyway, we'll do Rebirth, but Glimpse of Omniscience has another ridiculous guitar solo on it too. So yeah, they're both Mike Abdow showcases for sure. Like an absolutely wild, and maybe a partial reason why when he left the band, it became a bit of a thing to be able to play some of those songs live, because Mike Abdow wrote some Shredzilla shit. All right. Hello, welcome. We're up to some viewers. If you just joined, welcome. I'm playing Last Chance to Reason music in between talking to you guys. So, you know what? Actually, real quick, let me just put something on. I'm gonna put on a waiting because that seems appropriate. All right. Can I just put it on loop? And I'm gonna go take care of this cat turd. So I'll be right back. Don't go to our chat. Oh, I definitely need to learn it. I need to really learn. I need to not learn it, but you know what I mean. Like get it back to performance capabilities. I want to. We'll play them all. All right, I'll be right back. Hopefully this goes on repeat. I don't know what's gonna play. I'll be right back. Welcome back to me welcoming myself back. Is everybody having a good time? Is everybody enjoying themselves? This is super weird for me. So, if y'all are having fun, then I'm stoked. Oh, it's just playing Transcendence? Okay, well, whatever. Let's play it. I'm gonna fix my cabling. I don't have this set up very effectively for this type of thing. You know, I'm really set up to just kind of do my own stuff, just to practice and not really entertain. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Oh. Did we play a lot of shows? Are you talking? So yeah, I mean, so the band, a little bit of a, I mean, the band's pretty old now. We've been playing together. We've been playing together for like, well, Evan, AJ, and I have been playing together since 2003. But so like back then, you know, a lot of us were still in school. I was still in high school. I was a sophomore in high school at the time. And then these guys, I think, were just getting into college. They were freshmen in college, or a few years older than me. And and we were under a different band name at the time. We were called Forging a Memory. We played a bunch of shows kind of locally. You know, back in the day, there were a lot of different little, like, there were a lot of teenage bands, because I think, like, nu metal kind of popped off, and so it inspired a lot of people to, like, be in bands and shit. But then, anyway, but we started touring and playing a lot of shows, like, regionally and stuff in 2005, and then continued to expand out from, like, the New England region, because we're from Maine, so, you know, expanding out into, like, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, New York, and we would do little tours, like a couple weeks here, like maybe a weekend, and then a week, and then a couple weeks, and kind of as the band progressed, we played our busiest year. I think we were out for like 8 months of the year on the road. In the beginning, we were playing most of our stuff on the East Coast, but in New England. But toward the end, we were national. We were playing everywhere, everywhere in the country. Never got to play anywhere. We did I almost said Canada, so ridiculous. In 2011, we did a Canadian tour. That's how we met. Oh, let's save that one. That's how we met the Contortionist when they were supporting Exoplanet. Yeah, we're from Maine. Maine is a place that people live in. It's a place to live. But yeah, so that's where we started. And we all went to different schools and stuff too, so it's kind of like we met each other through mutual friends in the music scene and stuff. So, but I think, I don't know how many shows the band played, but I'd say anywhere between 500 and 750 shows in our total career over the span of like 10 or 11 years of gigging. Something like that. All right. Sweet. How about some tunes, man? All right, I'm going to try to push through Rebirth. And like I said, this one's kind of fresh, getting it up to speed. We never played this one live, but we did rehearse it. We were getting ready to, but circumstances made it so that we were not able to play it live when it was time to support the record. So why did we stop? Oh, that's a long story. I'm gonna play a tune, and then maybe I can try to summarize it in a way that isn't boring as shit. Oh yeah, temp files. Oh man, MySpace, yeah. Fucking I miss MySpace. Such a great website for bands. So much better than Facebook is. All right, y'all. I'm gonna play Rebirth. So, hey, welcome, the new person. I am Chris. If you don't know, I'm the bass player of Last Chance to Reason, and I'm playing Last Chance to Reason music on stream and embarrassing myself through all the mistakes. But you know what? It's how you get better, right? All right, enough dilly-dallying. Let's play this thing. Nope. Oh my God. You guys. It is so hard. Like, I'm just... I did not nail that. You are being too kind. It is like... You get there and you don't get to get lost, because by the time if you mess up a section, you're then like 16 notes behind, and so like you're either on or you're off, and it's kind of like it's like in temp files, that little tapping part before, you know, absorbing the flow of data. You know, it's like if you mess it up like I just did, it's it. It's over. The show's ruined. At least that's the way that I think about it. Because obviously those are the parts that I don't want to mess up. But oh, see, some of these things I do need to practice a lot. That's it. That's all it is. It's very simple, but, you know. Anyway. Okay. So yeah, that freaking man. It's tough. Anyway, cool. Let's see. What do we got? Omniscience. Do the rebirth. Yeah. You only get through so many like clanks and boos, clank. But it would have been acceptable. We would have taken it. Let's see. How about I don't know. What do we want to play? I could try to go through The Escapist if you guys like that tune. If you guys like that song. There's a video for it. Can play that one. So kind of a fun fact about The Escapist is so Rebirth, well, I guess level 3 in general. So level 3, we were on tour when we got told that we needed to have a new album written, and at the time they gave us, we were on the road. I think we had a couple weeks left on the road. Maybe I'm wrong, and we needed to write an album in like 5.5 months. And so level 2 took us about 3 years. And we were actively like, like performing and playing live shows and, being an active band, doing the thing. And the linear, I can do the linear. Yeah, for sure. I can do that one. The old crowd pleaser, as it's known in the band. But yeah, so we had a bunch of time on level 2 to do our thing and kind of like gave it time to kind of cook, so to speak. And then we got told, hey, you got to write this album. And we had just gotten our guitar player, Mike Abdow at the time. And we were out just like grinding it out. And we ended up writing a lot of it just like, on the road, like the old school dudes do it, but with the kind of the help of Guitar Pro. And Rebirth and The Escapist both ended up being music or songs that were very heavily written by Mike Abdow, the newest guitar player. So I attribute a lot of like the more kind of like technical, kind of like fast like finger work that's in those tunes to being, Mike Abdow and kind of the way that he's sort of a prodigy. I'm gonna do Escapist, and then actually I'm gonna tune real quick, and then we'll do Escapist, and then we'll try to get through the linear if y'all are down. Any guys out there Rush fans of the band Rush? What's going on with my second camera here? I'm gonna tape this so it doesn't move around as much. Oh, it's all good. You do much better than I can with Russian. I can't play that. I'd love to know. I'd love to learn, but I never did learn YYZ, which I should, because it's really like, it's one of those ones that it's like, hey, can you play this? Can you play YYZ? I should be able to. I think I could, but I just haven't spent the time to learn it. Got a new user in the chat. What's up? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. My name's Chris. I'm playing bass. Everything that you just can see with your own eyes, I just explained to you. You're welcome. All right, cool. So let's see if we can rip through The Escapist. Don't know why I said it like that. And yeah, let's go. Let's play some tunes, man. Let's make sure the bass is actually on. There it is. I'm playing everything on a really dirty bass signal, which is not true to the way the bass sounds on the albums, so I hope that that's okay. I even played the Taking Control stuff with distorted bass. Which is really delay in chorus, but whatever. All right, enough dilly-dallying. Let's play this damn thing. part. Forgot that part. Forgot those toes. Ruined. All right. Jeez, man, I tell you, those tunes are hard, man, and it shows when you don't practice them. I'm probably being annoying by just like gasping and blurting out sounds when I'm making mistakes that probably only I can notice, but I can't help myself. Thank you for watching. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys. Okay, so next up, I'm going to try to play the linear. And so this one was called The Crowd Pleaser, sarcastically by the guys in the band, because we would play this song live, and I think people got really bored of it because I think it's a long tune. But yeah, I don't know. I think that I don't know. I've always enjoyed it, and hopefully I can play it. This has been a lot of these tunes, guys. I haven't played in legitimately like months, maybe even like over a year in some cases. So if I'm really having brain farts and fudgesicles, then that's my problem. I can't blame it on the cat anymore because that was taken care of earlier. Okay, the linear. Here goes nothing. That went okay. That actually, I'm surprised at how much of that still kind of like, muscle memory is a real crazy thing. Because the linear is like, dude, I haven't touched that. We stopped playing that live probably like a good 4 years before we stopped playing live. Yeah. So like so part of it, I think part of it too, I don't have this set up right now to play through it, but the main melody, what is it? That it's just like a little minor kind of like whatever exercise that ended up kind of being sort of like the basis of that song. And I actually wrote that when I was in high school, just on keyboard, just this little, can't hear it. But yeah, so it's just literally just that line repeating, just, and then people that were much better musicians than I, particularly Brian Palmer, our keyboard player for Level 2. He took that, and him and Evan Haynes, the other guitar player for that record, made the arpeggios and the whole movement's a lot more interesting. But it's kind of, I guess, like kind of a neat example. I guess why I bring that up is that it's a whole ass song can be written based on a very simple musical idea, and it just needs to get in the hands of the right creative people to make it into something much more interesting than what it was when it was brought to the table. So I guess moral of the story is don't throw away all your stuff. Don't be hypercritical if you can help yourself. I think I'm kind of selling that to myself too, full disclosure. Real quick, we're gonna tune, and let's see. Got a question about the writing process. How is the writing process for us? Program for Battle. I can do that. I'll do Program for Battle next if you want. Ciao, Henrique. What's up, man? Thanks for joining. I would love to do it. I'll do Program for Battle next. That one's pretty fun. The writing process is, depending on what the era is of the band, it's very different. I think, like, a lot of our stuff just kind of comes, I don't know, it's really cliche when you say the stuff just kind of comes organically, but a lot of it's just kind of just getting together and jamming, and when we were younger, it would be a lot of listening to bands, the bands that we adored at the time, and just a lot of times it wasn't like we were trying to copy anything, but you really, like, when you're a young musician, you emulate the artists that are impacting you the most at the time. And so when we were teenagers and in our early 20s, when we were kind of getting our footing with more technical music and kind of playing more progressive stuff, we were doing a lot of our writing was like foundationally laid out by kind of chilling out and listening to really cool music at the time, and other potential aids that you might be able to figure out on your own. Let's see. The Parabolic. Oh yeah, that's a good one. It's a good tune. Never played that one live ever. That one never saw any stage time. Program for Battle. Cool. I'm going to make sure I'm in tune real quick, though, which I think I already said I was going to do that, and then I just lied and didn't do it. Everybody still alive out there? You guys having fun? Thanks for hanging out. I literally just turned this on with no plans at all. I just got off a Zoom call with the guys, and I was just telling him, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I'm kind of just noodling around on YouTube, for fun, and I didn't really have any intention of streaming, because this is like my first real actual stream. So you guys just popping in and chilling. Can you explain the chord that is shifted around for the main part of parabolic? So problem is I can't explain that, because I don't know, because I'm playing root notes, because I am simply the bass player. I wish that's such an AJ question, because he'll tell you in all the details exactly what the chord structure is. I think they're just like stacked diminished chords that are just moving. It's just a fixed shape that's moving. It's a lot of neck movement, and I think it's a fixed, like dissonant chord structure. But I can't explain it. I can't Adam Neely it for you. I'm sorry. All right. We're gonna play some tunes. You guys ready to hear a song? Ready, or a song you've already heard? The AJ chord from, yeah. Some of you guys might know the red chord, but here in Maine we've got the AJ chord. It's kind of like, can we have the red chord? And mom says, no, we have the red chord at home. That's the AJ chord. Why was the original prototype music video taken down? Because we made a group decision that it should not continue to see the light of day. A bit about the I don't want to like. There's a lot of stuff that I think that it's like the real reasons that things happen. And the prototype video is a good example of like, I want to tell you guys the whole story, but I don't want to upset anybody, but I don't know how to tell the story without making somebody else out to be nobody in the band, to be clear. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. You know what I mean? Like, let's just say that the arrangement for the prototype video was that we had high expectations and hopes for it to look really, really cool. And we weren't satisfied with it. And we decided that we didn't want to keep it out into the wild. So that's why. Is that diplomatic? Is that a political response? If I had handlers, I think they would be happy with me. All right. What was I doing? Oh, dude, this guy's been sitting here for like 10 minutes waiting for me to play Program for Battle. I'm sorry, homie. All right, Program for Battle. Here we go. I didn't turn the bass back on. I'm so sorry. Let's try that again. All right, here we go. Let's hope I can pull it off. Thank you. Thanks. Three, four. Oops. Play this part out for the mic lovers.
Is there truth to this digital life? What is it that scans my mind?
What is it that scans my eyes?
Will I?
Oh, that's where Portal comes in. Heads up, we've detected a... Uh-oh. What have you detected? Oh, am I getting copyright claimed? Yeah. That's okay. I just got a warning that the music I'm playing might belong to somebody else. Prosthetic is coming to take their money. Let me know if for some reason you can't hear audio anymore, or I don't know, if something happens. Because technically Prosthetic Records put that music out, not me. So but they're usually, I think they're chill. I don't know. I've had that happen though. One time it was such a mind screw. Yeah, for your own music for sure, because of the way that licensing works. And what happens is, like, because we signed to a record label and they, you know what I mean, they kind of have like certain rights over the material. They will, you know, they'll do in the digital age, they do like, you know, copyright claims and things like that. So, I'm sure they're, no, it's probably just that I'm playing music that's, I don't know, What are you doing? Stop it. Let's see. Oh man, yeah. If you were watching shows, if you were at Jester's with like Mike back then, yeah, that opening scream and upload. You know, there's tons of footage of him just like the microphone is at a full arm's length away from him, and he's still screaming, and it's like the loudest thing within like a block at that given moment, and any city we played was just Mike screaming like a banshee. Cool beans. Well, I guess I can sit and chat for a second anyway. Maybe that will like, is that like kind of like GTA? You just kind of lay low for a bit, and like the copyright police will like go do something else. Maybe if I play a new song, do I shake it off the trail? I'll just play Digital Twin again. I played Digital Twin earlier, and maybe I can play it again, and maybe because we own that one. I could play Digital Twin without getting copyright claimed. So maybe I do that. You guys down, or do you want, or maybe I go even older and I play something off of level 1. Are any of you guys Temp Files? I want to play Temp Files, therefore I am, but I got this problem with the internet popo telling me that I might be playing music that doesn't belong to me. So that's the fucking world. Excuse me. That's the world I live in. That Digital Twin with bass. Yeah, I'll do the twin. I'll do the twin, and then I'll do Temp Files. Okay, is that chill? With me. Well, I wasn't gonna have anybody else play bass. I guess I can try to get somebody else to play bass on it, but all right. All right, let's do the old Digi-Twin again. For those of you that have been watching the stream for a little bit, I've already done this one, so I appreciate you. You'd love to hear Owned by Stingray Barb. Oh God. How the hell is that song? That's yeah, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. I forgot it. It's been so long. There's some of those that I think fall into the fingers a little bit easier. Like I just did a cover of I just did a playthrough of Those Were Witchbones, and I can do She's My Bloody Pie, I think, pretty well. But owned by Stingray Barb is one I don't really remember. All right, Digital Twin gang, here we go. Let's play a tune. Do I like any game original soundtracks? Oh, for sure. Probably the one that strikes me the most is any Final Fantasy soundtrack. All right, gang, Digital Twin, here we go.
FromSoft game has great sound, great music. Last time. Oh well. Thank you. Right on, right on. It's still through the warning. It's like, hey man, you playing that music that doesn't belong to you. Hey man, look out, you're gonna get taken down by yourself. You're gonna be really upset with yourself for playing this music. For 8 people on the internet. Or a revolving door of people. Thank you for hanging out, guys. Thank you. What's up, Chamomile? Appreciate it. Thank you for the bass tone. I am running really simple setup with my 6-string. I've got my Carvin Buddy Brunel signature, my tried old workhorse that I've had forever, and also I'm running a Darkglass Alpha Omega plugin. Is a popular bass distortion pedal, and other than that, just my fingies. No other preamps. There's a little bit of a preamp on the Darkglass. I can kind of show you what that looks like. But you do this little guy right here. This little tone module. It's pretty rad. This is the one that John, I can't remember his last name, the bass player from Carnival, popularized this bass tone on like Goliath and albums like that. Killer bassist and bass tone. Another Warwick, by the way. Let's see. Bass tone is always a big defining characteristic of the band for me. Hey man, me too. Me too. I was always a huge fan of bands that bass was always like mix matched. We were talking a little bit earlier about Mudvayne and like bands like that. One thing that I really think that was like kind of cool about a lot of bands of the nu metal era back then is that like the basses were really hot in the mix. So I remember like, not that I'm a huge fan of the album, but like Papa Roach's first album has loud bass. Incubus had loud bass. 311 had loud bass. Mudvayne had loud bass. All right. Somebody asked for 10 files. So we're going to try and get through that. I got a couple more songs left in me, and then I can hang out for a little bit longer. Then I'm probably going to have to stop the stream for the night because you guys, I'm a working man. I am, and it's getting to be up there for the old timer. But I appreciate everybody hanging out with me tonight. This is awesome. Cynic and BT Bam. Yeah, BT Bam was a big game changer. I'd say that Between the Buried and Me was probably if you were to sit, like collectively have like a band that influenced Last Chance to Reason, BT Bam is one of those ones that I think everybody can agree with. Like even previous members of the band, like that are gone and doing other projects now, like would cite BT Bam as a big inspiration. All right. Let's see. I want to see some of you other lovely chatters. I don't want to miss anybody. I'm trying to interact here. This is cool. Are you allowed to say what tuning you guys are playing on Archons and Acolytes? Yeah, it's just straight up B standard. B as in banana. Last Chance to Reason doesn't have any like alternate non-standard tunings in any of our music. We've been standard the entire time. Substructure, no? I've never heard them. Definitely down to check it out though. And yes, Dan Briggs is a killer fucking bass player. He's a big influence for like one thing that I really loved about his approach to bass and BT Bam in particular, right, is that he outlines, obviously, like he really capitalizes on like arpeggiated playing, like playing around the chords and really just like having his own defined lines that work well with, a band that so heavily relies on like through composition in their music. A BT Bam song is just going forward. There's not a whole lot of repetition in their music, or at least I'm not super up on their new stuff, but Alaska, right, was like, a lot of through composition in that. So, and BT Bam or Dan's parts hold their own in that and all the subsequent albums. Yeah, B standard, man. It's really just I don't know why it's not like we've said, hey, we're never tuning differently. Yeah, just B standard. Did LCTR ever tour in California? Yep. We played California a handful of times. So the most recent times were so the car company Scion, I don't know if you guys remember that. They're like, I think Toyota, like a car brand that was supposed to be kind of catered toward like a younger market. Anyway, it's not important. So the car company, they had like a Prosthetic Records showcase, and we got flown out to play in LA with some other prosthetic bands, and that was at the Roxy Theater. And then we played the Key Club a couple of times. First time we played the Key Club was with Animals as Leaders and Intronaut and Dead Letter Circus and Evan Brewer. And then we went and played again on another tour. I think it might have been with Obscura, and then one other time we played the Key Club, and then we played the Whiskey a Go Go on our headliner for level 3. Played some other California dates as well outside of Los Angeles. Is it always a challenging process writing for Last Chance to Reason? Maybe. No, I think that everybody contributes to the writing kind of in unique ways. I don't know, but like the main core of the band, Evan, AJ, and myself, have been together for so long that it's kind of like a weird sort of like unspoken kind of process that we operate under, and I think that that's kind of maybe part of the reason why we have a little bit of turnover. But I don't know. No, I think that we just kind of come. The ideas just kind of come, and we just kind of just mold them and try to develop them in real time. And sometimes some things you have to come back to, and some things you want to like give your own personal development time to bring back to the table. But I think the most challenging thing over the years, maybe for writing a Last Chance to Reason song, is just to make sure that you're not too married to any particular idea. Like, just because you spent a lot of time on the part doesn't mean that that's what serves the song best, or like that's something that like everybody's going to be stoked about. So I think in the early days when we were younger, like in our 20s, or I'll speak to myself, I think it's hard to kind of like ditch the ego component and not, be super into your own shit and just be cool with just something being brought to the table and being shot down. So I think kind of like the ego challenges were probably the harder things in the earlier days of the band. But now nowadays where the band's at, where we're just kind of doing it sort of at a different speed. Everybody's a lot more chilled out and respectful about it. That, and we're older too, so it's kind of like we're less fired up. Summer Slaughter. I don't think we ever did a Summer Slaughter. We tried. That was one of those tours that you had to like get votes for if you weren't, at that. If you weren't just on the tour, and you had to like still kind of like pay your keep. It's like selling tickets for shows back in the day. Geez, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm really bad at not playing like background music while I'm just talking. Imagine it's just like you guys can just hear my computer fans. All right, Temp Files, right? I'm trying to answer. So, White Arms of Athena. I know those guys. They were on Prosthetic with us. Great guys. Nice people. Saw Periphery at the Whiskey. That's cool. Was it like pretty earlier in their career, or like once they've gotten big? I mean, they've been successful for a long time now, but I saw you guys on a poster. So there's actually a thing that's out on the internet that's like a basically like a fantasy tour. This dude, oh my God, what is his name? There's a dude that lives in Texas that's a fan of the band and a friend of the band, and I'm sorry if he's gonna watch this, but really, really nice kid. And he made like this is what I would want Summer Slaughter to look like kind of a thing, and it looked so legit that it actually circulated as like a real tour. That might be what it is. All right, Temp Files. You guys like Temp Files? I'm gonna play Temp Files. All right. This one cuts right into. So temp files. Ready? Oh no! What happened? Oh no! Watch. Oh my god. I was just talking about how, like, if you miss that tapping part, it's just over. It's Joe-over, dude. Alright, I gotta, like, sit here and just redeem myself here for a second. Alright. Oh my god. Where's my finger dexterity, guys? Where did it go? I lost it. I lost my marbles. It's in there somewhere. I'm absorbing the flow of data. My physics are at my command, god damn it, and I can't do it. I gotta chat commands me. You guys are so nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, dude. temp files is a huge pain in the ass to play live. That was the part that was always like we would get to this, we would get to it in the set, and I'm just like, ugh. You strum the last 2 notes of what, the tapping thing? It's the notes are technically it's those, but I only ever get, actually it might, on the album it might just be that tritone. So it just, I guess, let me see if I can get into lesson cam. Yeah, look at that. That works. Whoop. Shift down a bit. So, just kind of goes down the stairs. Or it's supposed to just go down that's kind of like diminished pattern. Right? And if I play it cleanly, and then goes back up into that tritone, so. Something like that. You know, when executed better. No! Here we go. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I mean, you know, as I think with anything, with any tune, right, you just like, you play it a lot and it just kind of gets, really the objective with any musician, I think you want to get to a point where you can play your music and not have to think about it at all. Because then you're the most relaxed and you're just like, you know, like I feel like that's a requirement for people who are multi-instrumentalists or those that are gifted enough to be able to play technical music and like sing at the same time. So I'm such a, like, the more and more I like listen and study Rush, Geddy Lee just blows my face off, because I realized, like, you know, okay, Boomer here, but like, and there's probably a lot more examples of this with modern musicians, but you got a guy that was singing, playing complex bass lines, playing keys, playing the Taurus pedals on his feet, you know, so really you have to just be able to get to a point where like your main bass parts are just, you're just thinking about making s'mores after your set. You're not thinking about the notes you're playing. So, the Parabolic. Man, I can try. I can try to play. All right. Let's see. The Parabolic. There's one transition part that I don't exactly remember how that goes. It's like a walk down. It's like it goes down and up and down. I don't know. I'll butcher through it. Well, thank you for listening. I'm just stoked that anybody listens to it and feels anything. That's the most important thing, right? When music makes you feel something, then that's what it's all about. That's awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you for listening. myself and the rest of the band is forever grateful for any and all years. All right, the Parabolic. Thank you. Well, playing music helps me a lot too. If I wasn't a musician or I didn't have music in my life, I have no idea what that would be like. Sounds like a dark place. All right, the Parabolic. Here we go. I forgot this part. I don't remember this was. I'm gonna whip to it. Gotta shed that. Oh my god. Oh no, that's not how it ends at all. No! I'm so happy you guys are here to just watch me make the worst mistakes. Oh my god. I didn't even end the song right. I'm so sorry. You requested Parabolic and I gave you fucking para something. Paratroopers. Parachute didn't open. God. All right. Can I hire LCTR to play at my wedding? Maybe. That's the thing, like, you know, wedding gigs are like, you know, it's kind of, if you have coin, LCTR has wedding songs. This section always gets a big stank face. Well, thank you. I wanted to do it justice, but again, my brain fart. Oh shit. That's not an inconsequential amount of my followers. That's like a solid %. Thank you. Well, listen, that's kind of why the stream is. I really just turned on my stream to practice and just play. So the mistakes are out in the open. Now, if I put like a playthrough up, right, or like a finished product, or like, you know what I mean, or we go out and play gigs and I'm making stupid mistakes, then that's the time for you to like throw tomatoes on stage, right? Like, but it's perfectly okay to suck when you're practicing, especially with some of the songs y'all are having me pull out of my brain. Cool. So I'm gonna do one more. I've already done it before, but I feel like it's a good nightcap. I'm just gonna do upload complete. Is that cool? I'll do upload complete, and then I think I maybe hang out for a bit and maybe chat, but I'm gonna probably tune off, or I'll probably be done bass after that. So, you guys want to hear me play that tune one more time? Is that cool? Is that what you guys want? Thank you for watching. The stream rules because you guys are here to view it with me. Otherwise, I would be just kind of hanging out all by my lonesome. All right, real quick, we'll do this correctly where we'll tune and then we'll play a song. And yeah, this is proof too about the tuning. There it is. You're here to distract me? Well, it's going. You guys are doing a great job. Actually, to be real, you guys are probably keeping me more on track than I would be if I was just sitting here, left to my own devices. I would just start like watching YouTube videos and just picking my boogers and you know, just zoning out, just like staring at the screen and just being like, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do without you guys to keep me on track. All right, team. I'm gonna do upload complete. I'm sweaty. Actually, here. I got a door behind me. Aha! Yeah, buddy. You know, it's better than air conditioning. 41 degrees outside, and you just open a door, and the outside becomes inside. What happened to White Arms of Athena? I don't know. So my speculation is that, like, as is with a lot of bands, they put stuff out, and then I think it's tough to keep a band together. Let's just put it that way. We were talking about egos earlier. So I don't know if that's the case, because all the people that we met in that band were awesome, but that's different. You know what I mean? Like when you're interacting with another band versus your own dudes behind closed doors. But I don't know. It's kind of like Chon, right? Like that band Chon is another example of a band that kind of like was huge, and then they just stopped. It's kind of like that Homer Simpson meme where they just kind of like slowly backed into the bushes. But I just think that maybe like being a professional musician is like, it's a lot to come to grips with, I think. There's a lot of sacrifices that you make until you're at a comfortable career level, right? And I think that takes a lot out of people. So I don't know if that's why these bands stopped, but it's not because they're not good musicians, obviously. They're fucking killer. It's just, circumstances. But yeah, Chon, I mean, for Christ's sake, I mean, they were on par with Polyphia as far as like their success rate, and then just kind of stopped. But those guys kill it, man. They did a cover a while, like not too long, maybe it was a long time ago now, of was it them and Alex Rudinger did a Stab Wound, Necrophage's Stab Wound cover, and it's so there's no vocals, and it's with like their kind of low gain guitars, and it's still all the shredding, but it's like on clean guitar. It's really, really cool. Anyone going to Best Friends Forever Fest? God, I hope so. Let's see. What am I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. Getting ready to play a song for you guys. Silly me. Push the button. Yeah. So Chon actually, they supported us on a tour when we were doing our headliner. They were one of the supporting acts, which is crazy. They have no business opening up for us, and I mean that in a good way. I guess I should say that we had no business being on a bill after them. But it was crazy. Their drummer at the time was like literally like, I think it was during the summer. He might have been on like summer vacation, like he was still in high school. Young kids, very, very talented. Hopefully they get do music again soon. All right, let's play a goddamn song. Oh, let's turn our bass on. Yeah, they ripped back then too. They're such a good band. Oh, thank you. Yeah, woo! For the live version, there would be like the little you'd have the ring out, and then it'd be like. Right, to do the little the virus spreads, and then you get the, and coded right into the journey. Well, cool guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. That was sweet. And special thanks to everybody that hung out the whole time. If you hung out the whole time, seriously, thank you so much. That's amazing. So, I don't know, kind of, I guess, my plan, if I can even try to even claim to have a plan for streaming and just like YouTube content on the channel, I really just need any excuse I can to play the instrument and pick up the instrument more. A big reason why I think music kind of does take as long as it does is that, not to bore people with all the details, but, working full time and doing all the kind of like domestic responsibilities that come with that don't give you a lot of time to play. And so, and I do still like practicing and everything, but I think if there's like some kind of like means for outside of accountability, then it kind of like I don't know, like it means I'm more likely to do it if somebody actually cares enough to watch it or like wants to participate in it. Then it's more fun. It's a lot less or a lot more interesting than just simply sitting down and just firing up a metronome and practicing. Whoops, sorry. So, but yeah, cool. A musician's got to eat. Yeah, man. Thank you guys. I don't know. I'll try to do this more often and maybe not just not entirely just me playing my own music, but maybe there are some kind of like cover tunes I need to try to learn. Some music that I've been working on lately is check out JIA if I haven't already. That's what it's called, JIA. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll give it a shot. And get my elbow out of the way. There we go. Yeah, sweet. I'm always down to listen to new music. It's a weird thing. I found that I don't listen to a lot of metal lately. But I'm still down with it. I just find myself listening to other things. A lot of weird stuff. I can maybe play some of the stuff that I'm into later at some other time, but yeah, what was I saying? Some of the tunes I wanted to learn, cover tunes. Oh yeah, I need to learn. Well, I mentioned Rush, so I'm planning on learning the song "Free Will" by Rush, off of the Permanent Waves album. And it's the second track off Permanent Waves, so I want to learn that. And then also there's a Dream Theater tune that I need to finish learning, 6 o'clock off of the Awake album. I know most of it, except for there's the lead, I don't know, there's a part in it that's like kind of like a guitar, keyboard, bass unison kind of thing that I need to learn. You got into Bjork recently. Nice. One of our original guitar players, Dustin Fairbanks, Like one of his favorite musicians is Bjork. He loves that stuff. All right, guys, save the stream. Yeah, I'm planning on saving the stream. For the test stream that I did the other night, where I just like played Prototype and fiddled around for a bit. The part of me testing that was just to kind of, part of the test was just to kind of see what YouTube did. You know what I mean? Like how streams get saved, and because this is all super new to me, guys. So I'm really just kind of learning as I go. So if all goes well, the stream should be saved. So, and it will just be on the YouTube, just as is. Cool. But yeah, cool. So if there's, I assume everybody that's here is like a fan of the band already. But if you didn't know, just real quick, thanks again for watching. The band is Last Chance to Reason. Right here, you can see us on Spotify. Yeah, if you want to support the band more, we're not signed or anything like that. So if you want to support us on Patreon, you can do that. We have all kinds of stuff that kind of goes up ahead of time, and yeah, and that's just a good way to directly support the band if you choose to do so. But if not, just listening to our shit, talking about us is cool. I guess that's all you can really ask for. Yeah. Well, awesome, guys. Thank you so much for coming. I didn't, like I said, I didn't schedule this, and I didn't really know what to expect. So the fact that anybody hung out and watched was pretty incredible. So I hope everybody has a really, really stellar rest of their night, evening, day, whatever part of the globe you're on. And yeah, here's till the next stream. I'll try to be a little bit more consistent with it, because if people are down to watch, I'll put stuff out, you know. Even if it's just me shooting the breeze and practicing and stuff like that. So, any merch incoming? Yes. Yeah, real quick. Yes. So we are currently working. Well, there's a couple of things that we're working on. We've got we've got the merch coming. We're also working on other media related things as well. There's the new music that's coming out. We're trying to stay consistent with putting out new music on a regular basis. And then we're also looking at getting merchandise out to you guys too, because yeah, shirts are cool, and sweatshirts and all that good stuff, and just let us know what you want to see as well. If there's something that you guys would like to have as a piece of LCTR memorabilia, let us know. Because yeah, we're just happy you guys are supporting us. So if you guys want to have some cool LCTR threads, then that's sweet too. Cool. Let's see if I caught everybody's music, all of your chats and everything. I don't want to leave anybody out. So I'm just reading this from Chamomile. So yeah, back on the stream thing. It should just publish. I don't think it'll come in as a video, but it will be under the live tab as a VOD. So, yo, what's up? Stoked for the merch. Yeah, merch is coming soon, guys. We have to work on so much of it's kind of getting everything back up to speed, and one of the things that we have to sort out, yeah, is like a merch store. So we're definitely like, you know what I mean, like you guys are seeing us as we're kind of getting our momentum back up, so we're getting there, but a lot of it's, you know, phone calls and kind of relying on other people to return phone calls and get stuff set up and stuff. But level 2 vinyl would be hot. Level 1, yeah, level 1. Level 1, level 2 vinyl. So, yeah, that's probably realistic. I think a level 2 vinyl would be really, really cool to see. And then, you know, what would be really neat too is to get some level, not that the mix isn't bad on level 2, but there's some modernization that it could benefit from with a little bit of like remastering and stuff. So, well, I hope you guys are patient, man, because I mean, level 3 came out in 2013, so if anybody's been following this band for a while, it's if you've been waiting on bated breath, I'm so sorry. It's taken a long time to do stuff. It's not, and not to say that we've been working on music that entire time, but we took a good chunky hiatus without touching anything, and then kind of starting back up. So part of the reason why there's a wait. All right, guys. Listen, it's time for me to go, but I wish you all the best, and thank you so much for hanging out on the stream. That was fun. Next time, hopefully, I don't know, maybe I'll have background music or something playing so we can talk and vibe at the same time. Otherwise, you're just hearing me wheeze into the microphone. So, all right, team. Well, I'm going to go. So I'm going to stop the stream here, but you guys have been awesome. And, oh, you found us 2 years ago. Oh, that's cool. Right on. Well, it's interesting how that works out, huh? But rad. Well, hey, tell your friends and that we're back. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next stream, okay?